This is from George.
Hi, George, again.
What is Skyclad? And are there any advantages to performing ritual in that way?
Hey, not in cold temperatures, that's for sure. Major shrinkage. Skyclad means naked.
Ooh.
It means clad in the sky, without your clothes on. It's not that I have a thing against being skyclad. I have not been to the nude beach yet this year because I've been that busy and the weather's been icky. But I quite enjoy walking around without my clothes on, and I have to say a lot of the magic that I have done has been skyclad, but I usually tend to be by myself, or in the bathtub, or the shower, which is a good place. Boundaries, 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 right? But I do understand where it comes from in other traditions. There are some traditions that will perform certain rituals or ceremonies skyclad only, skyclad, and that's their choice and their tradition and the way they were trained. Although I've heard that people say they do it because energy moves easier because you don't have clothes on.
Maybe because you're not bound.
I get the psychology of that, but I don't get the energy dynamics of that because, well...
Maybe if you're wearing silk, it's different than wearing polyester. I don't know.
I don't know. I was trained to push energy through concrete. So cotton, linen, polyester, first of all, I don't wear polyester, but that's a personal taste thing. I try not to.
I don't.
Dinosaur bones, dinosaur oil. But yeah, I can push energy long distance. I can send energy around the planet. You know, I can move with intention things through lead. You know, regular energy can't move through lead, but you bet your ass spiritual energy can move through lead. Might be a little bit tougher, but that's the point. Your intention can override all that stuff. So, are there times and places for it? Sure. I never enjoy the idea of being naked in circle with a bunch of people. I find it, if anything, distracting. Because they say, oh no, you get over it really quickly. I'm like, not if it's cold. Not, you know. And plus the idea of our ancient Celtic ancestors up at Stonehenge naked. I don't know. I think that's kind of too cold for that sort of thing.
They were tougher breed.
They were for sure, and probably hairier than we are now. But I think also there's just elemental considerations, and I don't mean the magical elemental considerations, but I think things like sun and cold and wind and mosquitoes and bugs and things of that nature. I just say keep your clothes on. In privacy, the privacy of my own home, certainly I've done a lot of skyclad stuff. With a very, very close good friend, I've done a lot. I mean, sex magic's a little hard to do it anyway, but skyclad. Let's hope. Some frottage magic. You have to Google that one.
You have to spell it for them.
Frottage. It's not a kind of cheese unless you're doing it wrong.
A Gouda?
Please don't edit that out. That's really funny. Some gay guy somewhere laughed really hard at that. So yeah, that's what skyclad is. It means naked. It means without your clothes, clad in the sky. And I think you have to find your own personal boundary on that.
Thanks, George.
Thank you, George. Have fun being skyclad.